Hello everyone, this is INE Foundation Lab 3 and Section 4.5 OSPF version 3 for IPv4. Okay, this section is about OSPF version 3 and how we can configure OSPF version 3 in Cisco routers. Okay, let me explain OSPF version 3 concept and I will come back and configure this section. Okay, Open Shortest Path First version 3 or OSPF version 3 is an IPv4 and IPv6 link state routing protocol that supports IPv6 and IPv4 unicast address families or AFS. OSPF version 3 is similar to MBGP or multi-protocol BGP. We have address families, unicast address families for both IPv4 and IPv6 address. OSPF version 3 expands on OSPF version 2 to provide support for IPv6 routing prefixes and the larger size of IPv6 addresses. Okay, the key difference between OSPF version 2 and OSPF version 3 is this. 1. OSPF version 3 distinguishes or separates between topology information and prefix information or reachability information. Topology information includes in LSA type 1 and type 2, and prefix information includes in LSA type 9 of OSPF version 3. LSA type 9 is the new LSA of OSPF version 3 that it includes prefix information. In OSPF version 2, both prefix and topology information includes in LSA type 1. It is contains all of the prefix information. But in OSPF version 3, prefix information includes in LSA new type of LSA. It's called LSA type 9. I will explain this LSA a little bit later. This is the key difference between OSPF version 2 and OSPF version 3. Okay, in OSPF version 3, the routing process does not need to be explicitly created. In other words, enabling OSPF version 3 on an interface will cause the routing process. We have to configure OSPF, or we have to enable OSPF version 3 in interface level of our routers. Each interface must be enabled using command in interface configuration mode. And when using NBMA non-broadcast multi-access interface, you must manually configure device with the list of neighbors. This is the default OSPF network type. This is in NBMA. And unlike OSPF version 2, a multiple instance of OSPF version 3 can be run on a link. Okay, the differences between version 2 and version 3 are link local addresses. OSPF version 3 packets are sourced from link local IPv6 addresses. The other one is links, or we usually use links instead of networks. OSPF version 3 uses the terminology links, where we can use networking. OSPF version 2. In OSPF version 3, we use links instead of networks. We have new type of LSA. I will explain this LSAs a little bit later. Then interface command. OSPF uses interface command to enable on interface. We don't use network command anymore in OSPF version 3, but we can use both network and interface level commands for OSPF version 2. And OSPF version 3 router ID. OSPF version 3 is unable to set its own router ID like OSPF version 2 does. Instead, we have to manually configure the router ID, and it is 32-bit value, same as OSPF version 2. The other one is multiple prefix per interfaces. If we have multiple IPv6 prefixes on an interface, then it will advertise all of them. And the other one is flooding scope. I will explain a little bit later. In OSPF version 3, we have flooding scope of we have LSAs, 3 LSA for flooding scope, and multiple instance per link. We can run multiple OSPF version instances on a single link. And authentication, OSPF version 3 does not use plain text or MD5 authentication. Instead, it uses IPv6, IP6 authentication. It's more secure than OSPF version 2. And prefixing LSAs. OSPF version 2 shows network in LSA as network plus upper mask, but OSPF version 3 shows prefix as a prefix plus prefix length. We have prefix LSA that includes in LSA type 9 in OSPF version 3. Okay, now let me explain LSA in flooding scopes and OSPF version 3 LSAs. And the key difference between OSPF version 3 and version 2 is this one. It separates topology information and prefix information. Okay, let me explain OSPF version 3 LSAs. Okay, first OSPF version 3 flooding scopes. OSPF version 3 uses following flooding scopes. One is link local LSA, area local LSA, and AS scope LSA. Link local LSA is flooded only in the local link and is used for link LSAs type 8 and grace LSAs type 11. These are new LSA types in OSPF version 3. Link local LSA is used in type 8 and type 11. Then we have area local LSA. These are scopes, flooding scope. Area local LSA is flooded throughout in single OSPF area only. This is local LSA. Link local is only local type LSA type 8 and 11 are in local. Then we have area local LSA is flooded through a single OSPF area only and are used for router LSA, network LSAs, inter-area prefix LSA, inter-area router LSAs, and inter-area prefix LSA. This is LSA type 9. And the other one is scope LSA. Scope LSA is flooded throughout the routing domain. This as the name implies, it is scope LSA, not local. It's flooded throughout a routing domain and is used for external LSA or type 5 when we have distribution in our OSPF network or domain. Okay, and OSPF version 3 LSA types. We have LSA type 1, router LSA, is sent by every router, includes the state and cost of all links, and does not include prefix information like OSPF version 2, and are flooded to local OSPF area. In other words, it is for area local LSA or scope flooding scope. It uses area local flooding scope LSA type 1. And advertises inter-area or routes. And if you type show IP version route OSPF, you will see all entries in show IP version 6 route OSPF. And we will see router link state in show OSPF version 3 database. Let's wanted to mention like we said before, OSPFv2 advertise both topology and reachability or prefix information in type 1 of AutoLSA, but OSPFv2 does not attach stop network to that AutoLSA. It uses type 9 LSA to advertise stop network into area instead of packing them inside the type 1 AutoLSA. This is as I explained before. It uses type 9 for prefixing for reachability information or prefix information. Let's say type 2 or type 2 network LSA is sent by DR, list on routers and multi-access network. Does not include prefix information, and BBC ONTs in advertise the entire area or ONTs area routes. BBC ONTs show IPv6, go to OSPF, and network link state in show IPv3 database. And type 3 inter area prefix. It is called, this is new one. It's name actually inter area. This one is prefix LSA. Sent by area border router to an external area of each destination in local area. Includes link cost from border router to the local destination and advertises inter area or ORA routes. And we will see OR entries in show IPv6 route OSPF, and inter area prefix link set in show IPv3 database. And the other one is a type 4. This is called type 4 inter area router LSA, sent by area border router to an external area. We will have type 4 if we will have ASBR. These two, the job of type 4 LSA is to tell where our ASBR is located in OSPF network or domain. And advertiser link cost to the ASBR only, and inter area router link state in show IPv3 database. We see inter area router link state. And the other one is LSA type 5. It's called type 5 autonomous system external LSA, being generated by ASBR, and when we have distribution in our OSPF network, includes link cost to an external autonomous system destination. Further to our autonomous system, we have OE1 or OE2 entries in show IPv6 route OSPF, and type 5 AS external link state in show IPv3 database. And we have type 7 LSA. This is for NSSA, are provided only within the local NSSA and being generated by ASBR within NSSA area. As we know, we don't have type 5 LSA is not allowed in NSSA area. Instead, we have type 7. And including cost to an external autonomous system destination, and we will see ON1 or ON2 entries in show IPv6 route OSPF, and type 7 AS external link state in show IPv3 database. Okay, these are new LSA types in OSPF version 3. This is LSA type 8 and type 9. Type 8 is link local LSA. Is for link local LSA flooding scope, and 9 is for area local flooding scope. Sent by every router using a link local flooding scope. Includes link local addresses of IPv6 prefix for this link. And we will see link type 8 link state in show IPv3 database. And type 9 LSA, it's called inter area prefix. It's not the name implies prefix LSA. Type 9 is inter-area prefix LSA. Type 3 is inter-area prefix LSA. This is inter-area, and 9 is intra-area prefix LSA. Sent by every order includes prefix or link state changes, and includes network prefixes subnet within the OSPF area. As I explained before, we have in LSA type 9 instead of, but in OSPF version 2 we have this in LSA type 1, but in OSPF version 3 it is included in LSA type 9. It is the difference of separation of prefix information and topology information. And our further to the local OSPF area, it is LSA type 9 is area local link state scope, and we will see inter-area prefix link state in show IP version 3 database. And last one is LSA type 11. It is Grace LSA. Grace LSA is link local LSA flooding scope. It is flooded only in the local link state. It is sent by restarting loader using a link local flooding scope, and this LSA is used for Grace for restart of OSPF version 3. Okay, this is the OSPF version 3 concept. I'll explain what is the difference between OSPF version 2 and 3. We have 3 more LSAs, and we have flooding scope for OSPF version 3. And the differences is for this one, topology information and prefix information separation. This is done by LSA type 9, and this is for LSA type 1 and 2. Okay, now let's come to this section. The COMCO on R6 and 7 in OSPF version 3 area 67. Let's see how topology between we have to COMCO OSPF version 3 between 6 and 7, and it is area 67. Okay, let's open this. So there's we can only COMCO OSPF version 3 in interface level configuration. Let's start by 6. I will type config t. There's a show IP interface brief. Our interface is this one, 67. Config t. Interface this one. The command is OSPF version 3. Let's type the process ID number, and we have here. This is of the process ID number. I can specify address families. This is our address families for OSPF version 3. This is OSPF version process ID, and these are address families. One is IPv4 and the other one is IPv6 address families. I will specify OSPF address family of IPv4. OSPF version 3 is for both IPv4 and IPv6. And type area, and this is 67. That's it. This is how we can come to OSPF. And let's go to this one. Show IP interface brief. and this is our interface. And the command is the same on here either. And I can verify this by show OSPF version 3 neighbor, and that's it. Show IP OSPF I can use both show IPv6 OSPF and I can use either show OSPF version 3. Show IP root, show IP root OSPF version 3. These are the commands. Okay, that's it. Let's show OSPF version 3 interfaces, and then up and up. I'll show OSPF version 3 neighbors, our neighbor, and full DR. If I do show OSPF version 3 IPv4, this is our IPv4, and this is our information. Neighbor, I can spell our interface, neighbor. I have address family. This is our address families. Show OSPF version address family for our address family IPv4 parameters. For IPv6, I have this one. Okay, that's it. Done. You now advertise loop as of R6 into area. Okay, that's it. Loop back. Show IP interface brief command, and this is our loop. I will go into interface level configuration, interface loopback 0, and OSPF version 3. This is a process ID, and I will type address family IPv4, and area 67. Now in here, if I show IP root OSPF version 3, and I have this root, I can either type show IP version 6 root OSPF. And here that. Yeah, show IP root OSPF version 3, and I can see this in here. pin 6666 and it is working. And conquest subsequent failover in OSPF domain, and this is done by BFD. Okay, first I have to specify our timer for BFD configuration. First, we have to specify our BFD interval. Now OSPF. Okay, let's configure. Let's do showdown pipe section. Go to OSPF. Okay, I type OSPF. Okay, this I have to specify. For BFD, parameter is BFD interval parameter can be configured only in interface level configuration. Okay, I have to go into interface. What was my interface? 67. I have to specify my parameter BFD interval 33. Then minimum x 33 and multiplies 3. That's it. And I have to go on the other side. Config T. Interface is the same here. It's the same parameter here. BFD interval parameter is on the and OSPF version 3 BFD command. Enable this will enable BFD on this interface. First, I specify parameter BFD parameters and enable BFD on this interface. Which is off. Done. This is how we can enable BFD for OSPF version 3. I have specified interval parameters and enable BFD on this interface. In OSPF version 3, all configuration is on the interface level configuration. We configure everything on the interface level most of the time. And show IP root OSPF version. This is 666. Let's see databases. Show OSPF version 3 database, and choose our database. Auto link state, network link state, the auto link state is LSA type 1, network link state is LSA type 2. It is because the DR and BDR. We have DR BDR here. Show IP OSPF. Show OSPF version 3 neighbor. This is full BDR. This one is BDR. And here, then we have type 2 network link state. This is because there is no ABR and ASPR, then we don't have LSA type 3 and type 5. Then we have link type 8 LSA. This is called link state. And this is our type 9 inter-area prefix link state. We have this new type. Type 8 is for link local LSA flooding scope, and type 9 is area local LSA flooding scope. Okay, that's it. This is how we can conquer OSPF version 3, and I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for viewing.